What's good, guys? Prince Sports coming at you with another one. Bam, bam. On the night, LeBron James becomes the number one scorer on the scorers list. Um, it's historic in terms of breaking a record, yes, but plenty of players throughout the time has been breaking records, and none of this stuff has been highly glorified like it is for LeBron James. So LeBron James does get a cheat code compared to other players doing stuff. But nevertheless, I'm going to say this before I even get to the pros and cons of the situation. Congratulations to LeBron James on breaking that record. Um, you know, um, that's just about it for me. This doesn't move the needle for me with anything. He's still ranked the same way he's ranked. This don't make me. The whole point to being great is to achieve something so you could bypass the next guy or move the needle so somebody else could say, hey, I think this guy is better now. He finally came up. This don't do it for me. It's just like Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double. Something that he did, but none of you guys made a whole spectacle out of it. When he averaged a triple-double, you didn't give him a parade. You didn't give him a spectacle. You didn't stop the game when he did it. But when LeBron James does something, you guys go out of your way to celebrate it. I think that's unfair and biased, if you ask me. LeBron James is a great player. He's an all-time great. But let's not get it mistaken. Let's not get it confused. All right? When you're playing a professional basketball game, you stop the game to do a whole spectacle, and the game is not even over. To me, why can't you do that when the game is over? Like how we were saying. This is all coming at the strength of you losing the game and you only scoring 2 points in the fourth quarter. That shows me that all you cared about was breaking the scoring record. You didn't care about winning the game and breaking the scoring record. To me, that's what I don't like. And let me tell you a story about what type of person I am. Kenny Smith always had a story when it comes to Michael Jordan. You know when people always talk about Jordan stories? Well, he made a story about Jordan coming to him saying, oh, I'm going to score 45 tonight because one of the guys on the team you said was better than me and this, that, and the third, right? To me, I don't like that when Jordan said that, because to me, that looks like you was just looking to score 45 points in that game to prove a point, and you probably put winning on a back burner. Okay, that's one example that I don't like. All right. So with that being said, after the game was over with, he went into the locker room and said, "I got 43, but y'all gonna have to come to Chicago." That's what Kenny Smith said. He got mad because he didn't drop 45 on us. To me, I didn't look at that as impressive. That's one of those Jordan stories I didn't look at as impressive. All right? I thought it was kind of like, what's the point? Isn't the object of the game is to win? If you bust a guy's ass and you win the game, it doesn't matter if you hit a certain amount of points. But the same thing goes for LeBron James. Okay? If I didn't go crazy over Russell Westbrook breaking a record, something only player in NBA history, Oscar Robertson, held, and Russell Westbrook broke, why would I go crazy over LeBron James breaking Kareem's record? I would give you your props. I would shake your hand and say, cool. But that's as far as it goes, because I want to see more. I'm not satisfied. What I'm satisfied with is people winning championships. I like to see dominant basketball players. I like to see players win MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year awards, scoring titles. I like dominance. All right? I like dominance combined with winning. All right? And you leading your team to win. That's what I like. But nevertheless, congratulations to LeBron James. But I am not Nick Wright. I'm not Shannon Sharp. I'm not Skip Bayless. I'm none of those guys. I don't worship basketball players. Okay? I just tell you whatever I feel like telling you at the moment, or whatever it is. Okay? Right? I never said Jordan was perfect. I never said LeBron James was perfect. I never said Magic Johnson was perfect. But when I'm critiquing basketball players, I do take what you did, compare it, and I go back and forth to see who got more of the worst, less of the worst, more wins, less wins, etc., etc. Now, at the whole end game of this, what can I take from this is what I'm asking. Because I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, because where do I go with this? You get the all-time scoring record, fine. But what does that do? What does it move? It doesn't absolutely move nothing for me. I'm sorry. If that comes off to you as hating, but it's not. All right? I would be more impressed with LeBron James winning a championship. When he won the championship in 2020, I made countless videos giving him props. All right? Talking about how good he was. All right? And that he was a winner. That he won the championship, and that was his most impressive championship that he ever won, because he did it with just one All-Star. He didn't do it with no big three. He won the championship in a very respectable manner. I said that was his most respectable championship he ever won. Right? I gave it up. I gave him his props. And I left it as it is. Come to next season, we start all over from scratch again. What do you got for me? All right? So, it's always, what have you done for me lately? Especially when you're playing basketball at a high level and you're still projected to win games. LeBron James is a great basketball player. I think he's number 6 on my all-time top 10. All right? With that being said, this don't move him up to 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. All right? I need more. So that's what I'm looking for. I want to see greatness. Greatness to me isn't just breaking records. Greatness is winning at the highest level there is, while you still playing in your peak prime, or even if you're coming out of your prime. I could still say LeBron James is playing like he's in his peak prime, because he's playing offensively better than he ever did in his whole entire career these last 2 seasons. All right? But how much of these is really playing at your eye level, or how much of it is really just stat padding? If you're playing at the highest level offensively you did in your whole career, but it's not leading to winning, it doesn't have an impact on winning like I'm used to seeing you have, okay? That's a different story. This is a guy that played on a title contender for over a decade. And I judge you while you're on your title contender playing. It's simple as that. But with that being said, again, congratulations to LeBron James. Much respect due. But what I am not going to do is go crazy, because that's not the type of guy I am for records. I said over 1 million times, I don't value records the way some people value records. I don't value a guy being number 1 on a all-time assist list. I don't value you being number 1 on an all-time rebound list. I don't value being number 1 on an all-time scorers list, to a point that it makes me rate you differently. No. Do I respect people breaking records? Cool. Kudos to you. Yes. But I do not, and I will never pit breaking records above individual accolades and team success of you being a leader, number 1, winning championships. That's just never going to happen with me. So, if you don't like it, sorry. Prince Sports out. Peace.